Wicka wicka, rise and shine, caffeine cults. Put down your bottles and pick up your breakfast menus. You know how it goes. And the show goes on. Ours in the chat. Good morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey, hands off bakey. Ladies and gentlemen, you are live for a breakfast edition of LolcowRewind. Wicka Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge. And this is a very, very strange place to be. But I got a little something familiar. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, Zay Zudin. Zay, how you doing?
It's so weird to be up this early in the morning, but we made it, Billy. We both did it, and I'm proud of us.
I am living on a prayer. I feel like I'm still dreaming. None of this is real. None of this is real.
It's all a dream, which makes it the funnest episodes of Rewind, because fucking we bow.
Yeah. Whatever happens now, we're gonna need the entire audience to keep us awake. So every $5 dono, I'm going to pinch myself really hard. That's going to wake me up. So keep those fives coming in because I need the energy. I need the pinches. And every time I pinch myself, I'll say pinch just like that. So you'll know I'm pinching. I got myself iced tea.
Oh, nice, fancy. I got a new energy drink. I went outside the Red Bull. Okay, I'm trying. Holy shit. Mary said good morning. Make sure you're awake.
Mary! Oh, shit.
Tell them all about my Alani, but they said shut up, bitch.
Shoka's just said, let's fucking go. Finally a good show in this time slot. I'm telling you, if we're a good show, we are going to be giving it our all. And Mary, you gave us your all. Shokas, you're giving us your all. So Zay and I, we're going to give you our all. Show them your drink again, Zay. So many people getting grifted.
It's an Alani today, guys. It's orange fizz. It's so fucking good. This is so good.
Bitchy Bianca says, Nansing Bhakti Baba.
Finally a good show in this time slot.
And that's a $5, so that's a pinch. I gotta wake myself up.
I'm not the Lion King up, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna just hold my. I need you to hold my ass up over the ledge. I will say this, Zay. I'm no longer pinching myself on the face. I didn't like that. Fuck. This pinch thing sucks. Cass the Anime says, best part of this is now I can go to sleep early with no good shows happening at 10 p.m. this week. True that. Pinch. Wait, pinch. I had to do twice after I say pinch. The Logie Barris can go to bed early now after live. That is not the message you're supposed to be getting from this. But shit happens when you party drunk. Thank you, Logie Barris.
These nice working people what to do, okay? Like, clearly these are the people waking up early for work, so shit.
Imagine all these people that stay up late just for LolcowRewind. Sweetheart human beings. Much love and appreciation. I will say this, there's probably a lot of people tuning in right now that have no idea who we are.
Well, we're Rewind. Nice to meet you guys. We're doing a time slot switch for a week with Cafe. So if you don't know where Cafe is at, we're usually at 10 p.m. and they're usually here at 8 a.m. So we're doing a little like wife swap switcheroony for a week just to, see how things go. So
yeah, it's I don't know, it's a test. It's only a test. Shout out to Lolcow Test, who were on Lolcow Live last night. Might have seen Nightmare get fired again. Nightmare's been fired more than everybody, yet somehow less than Grim.
Yeah, see, he got fired, and then he went up on the episode, and the whole reason he got fired just kind of fell apart. Like, the whole thing was so weird, because did you hear about any of the shit going on with Belushi? Actually, I know you did, because we showed it on Rewind.
Yeah, Belushi's been doing a bunch of yucky stuff on Test. I do believe Nightmare refers to him as his Discord kitten. I don't know what that's about. Bill Hill says, this morning stuff is bullcrap, but we ball for RWO. Wake me up with them fives. Pinch. I don't like being pinched. I don't know why I said that was a good idea. Kill Switch says, Billy is cafe content. They know you here. True that. I forgot. Back in the day, Ken and Batgirl used to play all my old clips here. They would play a classic Billy the Fridge clips. The cafe audience knows and loves me. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they've been talking about you for like 3 weeks. So shit, like
that
they're
audience.
Familiar.
Oh yeah, huh? Them too.
So because of this whole Belushi drinking pubes bullshit shit going on, I guess they really hadn't known why he was doing that over on Live. So they talked about Nightmare talking about how he's his Discord kitten. They were saying they own him over on Test and all this. Belushi comes up. He kind of frames this whole thing as, oh, well, they were taking advantage of me because they said that I was going to be the third host of Test. And then the whole thing kind of like fell apart when Nightmare and Grimm came up because Belushi was like, no. It was so weird. I don't even understand the whole point of what Belushi kind of got pulled in to Test. He didn't show up one night, and Nightmare was like, come on, man. Come do this. You want the job, don't you? Come on, man. You got to come here. We want you as our third man. And Belushi finally caved in and gave in and came. And, maybe they did want him as the third, but he was kind of having reservations. And then he went on Live saying that they kind of like cornered him into it. And then he backed out because Belushi got a little warm blood in him. He's got a little bit of a warm blood. Chris Fitzgerald says, any chance this change was to show Tommy that he can't make money at night or the morning? RWO for life. I do think it's a test for some reasons. I will say this. Another pinch for a 5. I don't like pinching. I'm not leaving at least you're
too many
yourself
marks,
up.
though. Just have like a redness around the pinch areas.
See, they just don't want you to be sleeping.
Yeah,
well,
that's going to keep me awake at 5 a.m. West Coast time, 8 a.m. East Coast time. But I guess it's prime time over in the UK, so shout out to all the UK people. Much love to the United Kingdom and whoever else is on waking hours right now.
I know. Good
Can go to bed early now after Live.
Logie Bear, true.
All the grip that made sense. I was like, whoa, that just came in so random.
Yeah, Mary dropped all those gifteds on us, so it took a little while for everybody to get through. But we're back. The gifteds are actually still coming in. What a wonderful way to wake up. Now, this Nightmare situation, they all came apart on Lolcow Live. Belushi came up there, made some accusations, and then
so let's show a little bit of when he first comes up. So this is when he comes up before Nightmare had even been on the show yet. So this is when he kind of like made his first accusation.
Turn your microphone up.
Belushi was
there
so
you
bad,
go.
dude.
Yeah, why the fuck are you drinking pubes when you're not even an intern?
Because Nightmare told me to.
Why would you listen to Nightmare?
Because he said he was going to help me.
Help you
my
how?
God. Get a job? Yeah.
Oh,
That sound like
fuck,
it?
no.
Be their third co-host?
Oh,
Wait,
fuck,
he
no.
promised you. Hold on, he promised you to be a fucking host on Test. I gotta turn you up, bro, because you're quiet as fuck.
Fuck that.
So
If
he
that's
promised you
true,
were going to be
fuck
on
him.
test, and that's why he fucking made you drink pubes.
Well, that's not exactly why, but like we were working towards that.
Logie
Shit,
Berra
Logie
with
Berra.
the big time. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the week. We got 5 more of these we got to get through, Zay. And with love like this, we're going to style on them. We're going to dance.
For every 50, I'm taking a bite of my muffin, baby. Hell yeah. I ain't drinking, but I got a muffin. I'm so excited for
Yeah,
this.
I got my bottle of breakfast right here.
It's sick.
Wow. That stuff tastes weird in the morning.
We really are Batgirl and Tommy
Wake
G.
up.
Fuck it.
Wake up, wake up. Now, you look at Belushi, and he's over here pinning us all on Nightmare. And to be fair, Nightmare and Grimm have been using the fuck out of him with his nasty stuff. We've been watching it on Rewind all week. It's gross. He's drank pubes. He's been crashing through his wall. It's icky.
I think it's also important to mention why. Now, before Belushi even came up, Booster kind of got into the story. Now, remember the whole situation with the gift thing?
Yeah, they were punishing him because Belushi got the gifts taken away, apparently.
Yeah, that's why they've been doing all this torturous stuff to him. And this cucking of Belushi going on, like the Mystic guy stealing his girlfriend,
Dude.
I'm pretty sure that started over on Cash, and then Tess kind of just leached onto that content.
Dude, the Belushi getting cucked stuff is nuts. If you guys aren't familiar with Belushi, his girl Gorilla Liz is now currently staying with Mystic Zora, who has a weird history in the LCU. He used to goon for Becky Boop. He really wanted to meet Becky. And then randomly one night in the Discord, he got trolled into whipping his dick out in a live and got kicked out of the server.
Not on a live, like in a VC.
In a live, it was in a live VC, I mean, yeah. But it was
Yeah, there was like a bunch of fucking people in there. There were mods in there, and he did it like on camera. He got the name Acorn Dick. For those of you
Gorilla
who don't know.
Gorilla Liz getting some acorns in the morning.
Now, there's another thing, and he mentions this on live yesterday. There was this whole situation where he got, like, outed for liking, like, lolly shit, and I don't ever know what came of that, okay? But he's saying that that was all a fucking troll, by the way. So, that's all I've ever heard of this guy, is that he whipped his dick out and something about him liking lolly shit.
And Becky Boop, sorry. And he likes, he gooned for Becky Boop, and now he's fucking Belushi's girl, Gorilla Liz.
Mr. Cheerleader girl.
And she bought him, like $3,000 worth of computer equipment? She bought him a computer, a gamer chair, a monitor, a keyboard. No mouse.
This single mother. And that was the other thing. Like, Belushi was, like, outing, like, how much money she made, like, in a week or whatever. And it really made no sense how she was affording all this. And he was like, well, she was saving up the money I was giving her. Okay, this shit is some tea.
Yeah.
This shit is some real tea.
All these
y'all.
channels that have been getting the Gorilla Liz money, it's been coming out of Belushi's pocket. Apparently, they have a Cash App history together, and Belushi has gotten $7,000 from Gorilla Liz via Cash App over the last, I don't know, few months, but he's given her $27,000.
Yeah, this shit's nuts. I don't know why this is all going down in the
It's
LC, but
unreal.
it's truly entertaining.
It's unreal.
And that all gets unpacked through this, you guys.
It's so good.
I'm going to finish up his initial accusation, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into when, like, Nightmare and Grimm are there, and then Gorilla Liz ends up coming up with Mystic Zorua. It's a whole fucking thing. So
It's
we're just gonna
fucking
jump
nutty,
all in.
buddy.
And he specifically said to you that he was going to get you like a job on the show.
He said they wanted me to be the host, the third host.
God, dude.
And why
That's
do you
fucked.
do you think Nightmare gets a say in who's on his show? You're not even
Absolutely
an intern,
not.
I don't know.
bro.
Nightmare has no power in this universe at all.
Nightmare gets fired 15 times a day. What makes you think that he can do anything?
I'm so sorry you went through that, man. That sucks. That reminds me of Billy wanting me to like go King Cobra for a position. Like, I don't think that's right for him to be telling you to do stuff because you might get a position. That's wrong.
I mean, nobody else
That's
reached out to
wrong.
me, so
The comparison there made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Right?
like, Okay, whatever, shorty. But so that's like the initial accusation, he says. Now he does end up pulling a screenshot up during the show, and it comes up later when the other two people are there. But all it says in the screenshot, and it's from Nightmare, is that he says, "We want you to be a third on test." That's all it says in this screenshot. So Keem comes up after putting in announcements, and I'll read verbatim what he said in announcements because he just straight up fired Nightmare over this. He said, "Attention, at Nightmare is fired for falsely offering at Belushi a job on test and using that lie to make Belushi eat his own pubic hair and injure himself. This is fraud, straight up fraud."
Little fraudulent, little fraudulent pube eating. What is that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is so gross.
It's some gnarly fucking shit. So we're gonna go ahead. Here's when Nightmare comes up. I'm pretty sure Grim comes up like right after him, and they start getting the fuck into why they were doing all of this. Oh, Grim's there now. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Both the boys y'all wanted to see.
It's been a narrative.
He's got
Nightmare.
He's got bigger problems.
Nightmare, did you promise Belushi a job if he
I
did
did
a
not
bunch
promise
of dumb
him.
shit?
I wanted him to do
He
it. The
showed
DM he
us
showed,
the
the DM he
screenshot.
showed was the day after, or like 2 days after he even did the milkshake thing. That's because he kept leaving. I want him as a third. I wanted. I've expressed that very clearly. I have not promised it to him. I said I want him. We want him there.
Get Belushi
I
up
want him
here.
there. I fucking
All right,
love
Belushi.
working with the dude.
Get
Where is
Belushi
he?
up here.
What about
Because,
that clip?
Look, excuse me, I'm talking. If you are offering just some random person who's not even an intern, Belushi's not even an intern, a job based on them doing disgusting shit like eating their own pubes, I mean, that's just straight up fraud. You're making me look like a retard because I'm not going to hire Belushi.
I didn't promise him on that time. The 5th was literally when we didn't even stream that on the 5th. That was on the 4th or 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Belushi, can you show the screenshots that you showed prior where they were offering you the job?
They didn't offer me the job. They said they wanted me as a permanent third host.
Yeah, that's
This is a
offering
screenshot
job.
again.
Yeah.
What's a permanent third?
So you guys can all see it.
So this is when Belushi wasn't showing up, right? And they were trying to talk him into showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when Belushi didn't show up on Test wasn't really doing too well. Belushi kind of revitalized Test this last week for his pube drinking. Nightmare always had a better option when he had somebody to pick on, right? They went through Ultra. Did they have a few other people they would bash?
Well, they almost like need a Tard Wrangler because otherwise it's just two guys sitting there sucking each other's dicks and twiddling each other's thumbs. Like, let's be so for real. They sit there, they just react to shit, which is like fine, but it's nothing entertaining. They're reacting to people pushing pencils, talking about grills, and then they want to act like that wasn't their content. Go back to the old fucking Test videos. Tell Keem he's fucking wrong on that shit. Because that's all it fucking was.
I know Nightmare was talking down on Yo Mama, saying Yo Mama couldn't earn without Glammy, and they pulled up the numbers on that and proved that to be a lie. Like Nightmare be lying on some names.
That was actually one of the things that aggravated the fuck out of me. I'm not a Yo Mama, like, stan. I don't fucking love Pit or anything. But for Nightmare to lie and sit there and say that there was a Pit stream that had 60 viewers, since Yo Mama's been solo, I haven't seen a single Pit stream be under 200. And that's, like, when it's starting, you know? He's usually at 300, 400, 500 viewers on the stream. So I don't know why the fuck he'd make some crazy accusation when you can go back and look at Test with 15 viewers, 30 viewers. Y'all look dumb as hell trying to make that accusation when you're fucking pushing your numbers and trying to put them on somebody else.
Yeah. I think that it's funny how they couldn't even beat Chubby for the B circuit, and they want to talk down on someone who's been in and out of primetime. It's like, I get it. You want to write your own history, but you got to at least have a little bit of truth in it.
Mm-hmm. People are saying the Pit stream is removed, probably for the song he did in that one, which is unfortunate because it was actually a really good fucking stream, and the song was good too.
Let me explain Yo Mama's song. He made a very Ice JJ Fish style singing. It was very broken singing to last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. But he made it about Nightmare, and he one of the lines he said about Nightmare was, "You're a face down lover, and your farts are a queef." It was something like that. It was like.
I can't lie. Out of all the Yo Mama songs he's ever done, that one was for sure my favorite because it actually hit. Like it was kind of catchy as fuck.
I was vibing with it. I was like, man, this is a vibe. I get it. Like it's a vibe. And then when that line came on, I was like, oh, he actually just killed the man. He just killed him.
He done. He gone. He
Holy
out.
shit. You're a face down lover and your farts are a queef. I died a little bit. I just died a little bit when I heard that. Whew.
I'm sure Nightmare low-key did too, but he might have not even got to see it, so that's unfortunate. But I think he got destroyed regardless.
That's why the video was taken down. You can't use those copyrighted songs like that. It blocks your entire stream sometimes.
It was a good parody, though. I'll give him that. But let's wrap this Nightmare stuff up for these people so they can see how he got fired and brought back again.
Host. What does that mean, Belushi?
Or not host, just third.
I asked you before, point blank, Colin. I asked you before, point blank, that if did you think that you were going to get hired onto the show because you were doing this, and you said yes on this stream.
Well, I was providing content, was I not?
Okay, but now you're saying something else. So we need you to be honest. Were you offered a job on test from Nightmare?
I mean, no.
Then why did you say you were before, and why did you show us the screenshot? You're an idiot. You are the dumbest motherfucker ever.
This was the 5th. Thanks for, by the way, firing me once again without fucking giving me a chance to fire me. I was asleep, man. I'm on new medication. I was asleep, okay? This is the 5th. The 5th was when the 5th was when fucking Liz went to Mystic's house and Belushi kept leaving. I want him to be up there to defend himself. I fuck with Belushi. Grim fucks with Belushi. Test community fucks with Belushi. I like him. Genuinely. I like him. I want to speak to you about it, but you've been on holiday. I wanted to speak to you about having him as a
We asked him why he's eating pubic hair and smashing his head through the wall earlier in the show.
Because I was trying to be a host.
And he said, excuse me, I'm talking. And he said because you offered him the job.
That's why he said. He said that he was under the impression that if he did these things, he would become the third host of Test.
What was the date of
pube
that
thing
clip?
was a punishment, right? For the gift thing. At any point, if he didn't want to do it, he could have DM'd me. He knows that. He could have DM'd me and I would have been let's do something different.
But he made us believe that he was doing punishments. You know, this is a random viewer, by the way. This is not an intern, not a host. A random viewer was telling us earlier in the stream that he was doing punishments because you offered him a job.
All right. So all the punishments that happened prior were before him. Nightmare and I had the conversation about possibly having him as a third host. Even through the clip that you guys showed where I said it, I said we were considering. Those were my exact words. And I didn't put a specific ramification that needed to be like applied.
I don't think it fucking matters that much. Like, ultimately, this guy wasn't a fucking intern. He shouldn't have been out here doing fucking punishments. It's that damn fucking simple. We understand the gift thing was fucking unfortunate, but why was the reason the gift were spammed? Because of him or because of Tex?
Happy Rewind. 8 a.m. remind. Day y'all.
Yo!
I love how that sounded.
Ricka. Thank you, Ricka Remo. The gifts were being spammed. I believe Belushi was being spammed with the guy. I wasn't there for it. I just know that everybody was blaming Belushi. Everybody was mad. And I don't think Test is the arbiters of punishments around here. I think that's Keemstar's job. They were just hopping on the content bandwagon. Like, anybody can get up on camera. Someone watching right now could join members waiting. We could pull them up. We could have them eat a bag of shit. You know, like, hey, you want to light your asshole on fire? Obviously, it's probably against TOS, so we wouldn't ask them to do that. But anybody could get up and do anything. You know, you don't have to be a host or an intern. But the idea that Belushi was over it and they were trying to get him back up. Joe says, Tommy, you gained weight. Bitch.
I'm Tommy. What do you mean? I look
real.
skinny as hell today, y'all.
I'm fat girl. That's why my T's are out.
Fat girl and zombie. That's who we are today.
Zombie C and Fat Girl. But yeah, the whole fucking idea that Belushi tried to walk away and Nightmare brought him back saying, come back, we want you as a third. Of course they want him as a third. He's their moneymaker. He's their cash cow. He's their little pay piggy.
He's been in every fucking thumbnail. He's been, like, even that message, okay, while it obviously isn't showing them being like, yeah, you could be a host if you do this, it's showing them wanting him back on the show, regardless of how he's feeling about doing these punishments. Why? Because they needed him for the fucking content. We know Test is devout for fucking... Devout. That was the wrong word. That was the wrong word. But
they're in a content drought right now.
Drought, yeah. They're in a drought for fucking content without fucking Belushi. So, hopefully, Belushi's smart enough to not keep going back on their fucking show. But he did get an intern on Test. So now he will be. It doesn't fucking matter.
Well, is Test now a morning show, right? They're in the lineup. Do they come on after us? It's
no.
Okay.
Fire's after us.
Fire and then Test, I think. Fire Test. Subliminal messaging.
Maybe he did that for a reason. That's funny. But that is pretty much like the wrap up for most of the Belushi stuff. But there is some fucking tea that went down last night that I really want to get into. Steak and Albert got into a serious fucking argument with each other.
Okay. Like career?
Like an actual...
Like nuts falling apart? We gotta see this.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It seemed like they're like... Okay, so to give you a little bit of tea, Steak went to like the bathroom or something for a second, right? Albert was sitting there talking shit about Steak while he walked away to the bathroom. People were sending Steak the clip when he got back. And so he reacts to the clip, and I'm going to show the moment when they first pull it up and what they have to say about it.
All right. Now, we are going to get back to that Lolcow live stream, though, too, because there's the cuckening.
There's a bunch of shit.
And there's Popcorn Gate. We got a lot of stuff to cover from the weekend.
Yeah, we're just taking a little bit of a nutty break, y'all.
Yeah, nuts. The fight. Steak's room is starting to look like Steak's room.
Expecting. Oh yeah, he's really getting that shit all together. I was like, it kind of looks like his old room again.
Yeah.
Can I just run the laps in my house? He's just you're just a smart ass, Steak. You know what the fuck you're doing, bro. He just uses OBS as a crutch to not do anything but run the OBS. That's his only task, bro. I'm running laps in this bitch, doing fucking weights and shit, and he's fucking running a lap while his room is empty and nobody can see. You can set your phone up outside. You're running OBS, just make another account and join from your phone, and then you can fucking run all.
So I have to make a whole nother account just for you to be able to do this job?
I mean, I'm just.
So I have to be the OBS runner and the fucking doer.
You could have made a.
So at that point, you're only doing a third of the job.
No, at that point, we're splitting the job.
No. At that point, I'm doing all of the OBS and all of that work and half of the challenges.
The OBS ain't much work. All you do is leave it there.
Please do it.
You know what? I will do it tomorrow.
Okay, you're running OBS tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get the stream key.
Monumental bet. Absolute bet. 100% a bet.
I'll get.
Interesting. Okay. He's saying since he runs OBS, he shouldn't have to do all the little nutty things they do on Lolcow Nuts. He's saying Albert is the stick pig, huh?
Well, that's actually not entirely what he's saying. I think he's saying that Albert does a majority of it. If you actually watch Nuts, and I watch it a good amount, Steak does shit. He does do, like, occasional, like, punishment. There's a whole tinfoil thing. There's, like, weird... He puts on, like, the onesies. There's weird stuff Steak has done. He's ate weird shit. Like, he's not opposed to doing punishments, but I think his point is that if he's going to be the one running OBS, he's not going to go outside to do punishments. And so Albert's saying, oh, yeah, make a fucking other account and just, like, leave OBS running on your computer and just go run laps outside. Do, like, the shit that I'm doing, Which, like, anyone who runs OBS knows it's not that fucking simple. The reason I've been able to do that is because S1K could be here to full screen when I was on Nerds and shit like that. Most other people don't have another person that could just come in and, like, run the OBS on the back end while they're outside.
Albert's feeling like he's being used too much.
You think he's Belushiing?
I don't know. He's saying, look, dude, maybe it's time for you to go do some fucking laps. Maybe it's time for you to run your ass around everywhere. And Steak's like, no, I run OBS. This is a bit of a fight. This is a fundamental who does what fight here.
Oh, and it gets fucking heated. This is where it just starts, okay? Let me go ahead and skip to the next clip in this, because it goes on pretty much like till the end of their show. But they go from it being like, you know, just this like casual, like, okay, we're talking about this clip, to like heated and they're battling each other.
Okay.
I'm trying really hard.
No, I'm gonna have this shit settled by tomorrow, dude.
It's
I
not
just gotta figure out how to do it.
OBS. You're still failing to understand anything.
It's not that I'm not understanding. It's just that you're trying to clown me right now, and I don't like that fucking bullshit, bro.
I'm clowning you because you're outside of your lane. I'm in my lane.
No, I'm not outside of my lane. I can do it easy.
I never said you can't do it. I said it's not your fucking job. I'm better at it than you are. If you learn how to do OBS today, I will still be better at OBS than you tomorrow.
Okay, and I get that, but at least whenever you can't run OBS, I can.
I would love for you to have that figured out, and that's not sarcastic. I think you should be able to run OBS, because there's multiple times on Aussie when Twiggy was sick or I was sick and the other person had to do everything. I think I should be able to call you tomorrow and be like, Albert, I'm sick.
Maybe I have those same headphones.
I'm not going to be able to stream tonight. You got it? And you go, yeah, obviously. And then you run OBS, you make the thumbnail, you make the title, and you run a 2-hour stream.
I mean, I could make the thumbnail, and I could make the thumbnail's pretty fucking. I don't gotta make anything. I'll just text the thumbnail first. But I could hypothetically do it from scratch, yes. But I mean, I could do it. I couldn't do it. Johnny would do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy. All you do is put the color scheme. Put the picture of the person's face. Put the text on screen. Easy peasy. Put it to the right.
So, I don't know. I kind of am on Steak's side with this, because, look, I'm gonna be honest. If Albert wanted to learn OBS, why hasn't he learned it in all these fucking months when Tina's been struggling to find OBS runners for her show?
Albert's just saying he's out here sleeping in tents. He's covering himself in mustard. He's running around doing all this shit. He's breaking his house down. He's like, Steak, you know, you could be doing this too. And Steak's like, no, that's you, dog. That's you. That's all you. That's all you, playa. He's like, that's not my pay grade, homie. You're the one that has to go run laps. I don't run laps.
Do you disagree? Do you think that... Okay. I agree with Steak. I think if you're the main person running OBS, you're planning out the show every day. You're the one who's making sure the show's even fucking happening, because without Steak, we all know nuts ain't fucking happening. Why is he going to be doing the bulk of the punishment work?
We just talked about motherfucking Test using Belushi, and without Belushi, they weren't getting shit. Nuts Belushi is Albert.
But do you think that Steak does nothing? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm just saying Albert's saying you got to go fuck yourself up a little bit too.
He has. That's what I'm saying. Like, Steak has definitely put in his bulk of the work for doing punishment stuff too. But Albert does a majority. Like, most of the episodes, when they plan, like, okay, Albert's doing a workout stream, it's way easier for Albert to go outside. Albert's also a host of the show too. And if he's not there for the show planning, how's he going to be mad if the punishments are being planned around him?
Albert's about to become the damn LBS runner, so Steak has to be the Albert.
You actually think he's gonna run it?
No, but.
And then the other difference is Belushi's not a host. Like, I think that's a huge difference, right? It's like Albert's doing punishments because he's making the money from it. Belushi wasn't making anything from doing that, so it's not like Albert's just being.
Steak is making the money too, right? Like.
But Steak's also doing some of the punishments, and he's the only reason the stream's even up and running. If Steak's not there to run the stream, to plan out all the shit for Albert to do, what's Albert gonna do that day?
We definitely know that Scooter and Albert fell apart. And Scooter was doing a lot of crazy stuff too, but it's because Albert didn't feel, I guess, respected. So he pulled out and stopped doing stuff. I think what it ultimately is going to come down to is if Albert starts to pull out again. And if Albert stops putting in, 100% like he has been recently. And that's the question. Are you going to keep Albert happy? Is he going to still want to do all this shit if he feels like he's being used?
But I also think that, like, as a grown-ass fucking man, put in your own like, if he's saying, all right, fine, I'm gonna, like, put in the effort to run OBS, you better fucking do that, right? Like, don't say you're gonna do all this shit, you want things to change, but then never make the effort to change it. We hear a lot of complaining from Albert all the time about how he wants things to be different, but we never see any action behind that. Actions speak louder than fucking words.
Wasn't it just 2 months ago Albert said he was gonna be the biggest streamer in the world in 6 months?
That's what he claims.
He's gonna need to learn OBS to do that. So this is part of the trip.
Well, here's where it fucking gets really heated. This is some of the most heated shit.
I don't want to go live.
I don't care.
See, and you expected me to care. So if you call me,
because all you have to do is show up.
That's all you have to do. I get it. You got to click the start stream.
Then click the start stream button, Albert. It's that fucking easy, you retard. If it's that easy, just do it.
I have to learn it.
Okay. All right.
I have all the components.
All right.
But I have to learn it.
You know what, man? Your whole life is a bunch of components, and you've got all those components, and you don't know how to put them together. And I'm trying to teach you how to put those components together, and you just rage against the machine, dude.
Because, dude.
You know what?
Dude, listen.
I've decided you're a whiny bitch. And I'm just gonna fucking press you anyway. I'm just gonna press you anyway, and you're just gonna have to get mad at me. But I'm not gonna quit, and I'm not gonna ask him to replace you. I'm just gonna be mean to you because you're.
No, I'm not. I wasn't even seriously mad today. You would know it, dude. I've completely got a different outlook on this shit. If I was really mad, the old Albert Dan would have just dipped.
If you was really mad, you'd have got OBS working.
Dude, I
got you.
What do you want me to do?
Got you. Fuck you.
What do you want me to do? Just start the stream?
Dude, you literally see me. You see me. Go from show to show to show and dominate people. And you think I can't do it on my show?
Dude, it's not about domination.
It is sometimes. When you're having an argument with somebody, there is a correct and there's an incorrect. There's a yes and a no. Even in a disagreement, there's a correct answer.
Or there's a maybe.
I'm not giving you any incorrect answers, and I'm not dealing with maybes. This is a business. I'm running a show. I'm doing a job. There is no maybe. There is yes and no. There is right and wrong. White and black. And sometimes Ivory and Ebony when we get along. There's good piano playing. It's a whole fucking vibe.
Okay, Master Steak.
You're not wrong. It would be nice for me to be able to pick up OBS whenever you're not here. You have things to do. You're not wrong about that. I'm not disputing that. Okay, but
But have I ever once pushed that? Have I ever given you a hard time? No, I have not.
No, I usually just. But I usually would just find somebody else to do it, or you will.
Okay, so I can tell you have some shit to say.
Oh, I'm just listening to this guy here saying that he says it's white and black. I'm the Dom. I master you. It's Ebony and Ivory.
Don't turn it into that. That was not.
He said he dominates everybody. It's white and black. He's over here putting it out there. He's the Dom. This is Master Steak. He said I go around dominating everybody. You don't think I'm gonna do that here?
Don't turn it into that. Don't turn it into
It's his words. No. That's what he said. That's what he said.
So I think though this is the kind of pushback that Albert almost needs. Like, he's being hard, he's heated, he's animated. But Albert, to some extent, is almost taking it. Like, he's, laughing at it. Like, I think he almost doesn't take it seriously, right? Like, that's why I think he needs that pushback.
I think Albert's laughing because he's like, see what you're going to make if I'm not here to eat all your shit. He's like, see how much money you make if I'm not out here thumping corn down my pants and pissing out fucking fritters. Albert's like, see what happens if you don't have Mustard Man Dan and Johnny's pillow. Messy.
You think so?
Well, I mean,
so you're saying if Albert ain't there, Steak ain't making shit. Steak ain't.
I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he is. Remember how Aussie went? Aussie was Steak and Twiggy, and they weren't like super crazy good on the earning potential. They did all right. Steak's like a lovable guy, you know. Like he does all right, but a lot of these big numbers are Albert Dandridge and your boy Mike and Tina and everybody sitting up on there and pushing the narrative.
Well, is that because of Albert though, or is that because he's been like kind of ingrained in the AGP verse?
Well, that is Albert. Like Albert's like, Steak, you're coming along for my ride. He was like, you're hitting OBS. Like he's like, you're the one with the cush position here. You're getting connection to my mom, Mike, and everybody by working with Albert, right? So Albert's smiling right now because he's like, okay, I see how it is. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. He had that
connection before he was working with Albert. He went and did a stream at Tina's place. He was already cool with Tina before he was working with Albert. He already had those connections with Mike and everybody. Mike was the manager of his show.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs Albert for those things.
Well, I think that's probably why.
I feel like we disagree on this. Like I feel like you're team Albert for this and I'm team Steak for this.
I get it. You're team Dom. You're a dominant. You're a Dom. You do Dom work. You're a Dom.
Oh.
You side with the Dom.
Okay, we found out Billy's a little submissive today.
No. I run the OBS around y'all.
Is that what we're hearing tomorrow? I'm running OBS. Is that what we have to take over?
No.
Us fighting for power?
No.
Okay, so the last like heated clip. So this is when Scooter comes up, and he, you know, obviously has like done a show with Albert before. He kind of comes up to try to like mediate things between them and see if he can help them come to an agreement.
Okay.
It's about the fact that whenever somebody doesn't feel,
he said, "I'm a loser and I'm using OBS as a crutch to be here."
He didn't say. Did you say that, Albert?
I didn't say loser.
He did say it. You did say it. And he's calling Huge Ass a fucking scammer for calling him out for doing it. He's attacking me and the chat.
Come on now, dude. You can't be calling him a loser though.
That's crazy work, Albert.
Dude, I'm just saying, dude. A real man, just go ahead and just
Albert, on some real man shit, dog. I will fuck you up, bro. You are out of your fucking mind. That 6'4" shit doesn't mean anything to me, bro. Cut it out.
Internet threats. Internet fighting threats.
But not one of them ripped the bark off.
Yeah, a bunch of
internet fighting threats from Steak. He's really asserting his dominance.
Billy the sub.
I'm not a sub, Loki. I'm Billy. I'm Billy that don't give a fuck about your Dom substructure. I'm Billy the runs.
The beta.
I'm Billy that runs this motherfucker, bitch.
I'm spreading Billy the beta. I'm sorry, you set me up, Billy. You set me up.
Alpha the fridge. Alpha the fridge in my one-man wolf pack. Ow.
Not a furry. He's
one
a
man
beta
wolf
and
pack.
A furry. This is crazy, y'all. This is where's
one
the
man
furry?
wolf pack. Ow. Shout out to
hashtag Billy exposed.
W's in the chat if you're part of my one man wolf pack.
You're setting me up right now. Okay, wait, I have to go back and say you have to hear what Albert says in response to the fuck you up thing. It's actually so fucking funny. Hold on. Let me
Thank you, S1K. Billy is a pimp, not a simp. And we are 1 out of 30 to hit that breakfast sissy box. Box for brekkie, says Greek Goro. That's where we're going with this one. Oh, yeah.
Any of you guys have good energy drink flavors? Throw them in your deuces.
Everybody dropping a W right now as a part of my one-man wolf pack. All of you.
Drop the mustard to Billy's and Beta, all right?
One-man wolf pack, baby. We're all part of the one-man wolf pack.
Fucking mind. That 6'4" shit doesn't mean anything to me, bro. Cut it out.
What does he want you to do?
I had a lot of motherfuckers bark up that tree, but not one of them ripped the bark off.
Yeah, a bunch of gay dudes trying to get to the knot in the wood that's an entryway. I'm trying to get to the top and rip them leaves down, dog. We're not the same, bro. You've dealt with a lot of people in your fucking watered-down trailer park. I am not that guy, bro. I've been to different lands.
I've been to different lands.
I still don't understand why you guys are arguing.
Stop trying to turn it into you keep trying to turn it into this. I see it before it happens every time.
What? Explain yourself. Steak's been to different lands. He's got to make it about another domination fight. Look, I don't want to hear about a fight online. I don't care how physically prowess you are. This is the internet. You don't talk about it, be about it. If you're not knocking on a motherfucker's door, I don't want to hear whose ass you're about to kick. Shaka says, win, win, win. Those are all W's, part of my one-man wolf pack.
Oh,
Let's go.
This shit is sending me.
I told you what we're arguing about.
He's upset.
He wants my job, and he wants me to do his job, but he wants to do my job. Yes, and I said I'll switch with you.
Just do one or two. Just do one or two. I'm not saying you have to go outside and run the lap.
I'm half naked. I've been stripping clothes off my body all stream.
The chat is gonna take his side. Of
course, chat's gonna take my side. I'm right.
That doesn't mean you're right just because they take your side.
Now, okay, I will interject because Buff and I talked about this a little bit. I won't lie, when you did that hot sauce shit, that was funny.
That's probably
Mary.
And every once in a while, it's interesting to see Steak, get a taste of his own medicine. If you
the
get what I'm
mayonnaise, the hot
yeah,
sauce.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll do the mayonnaise right now.
Well, okay, what do you want
You
to do?
told me
then,
you
Albert?
wouldn't do the mayonnaise no matter what.
Oh,
you said I will not put another condiment on myself. I only want to do exercises.
Okay, and I don't mind.
So I
that.
changed the show for Albert Dan to do exercises. And now Albert Dan is fucking upset about doing exercises, and that's Steak's fault,
I
right?
hate this new schedule and just wanted to wish you both a great week. Praying this is only for a week. Rolling on
Jennifer,
the floor laughing.
Keemstar said it's only for a week, so it's only for a week. Don't worry about that. Keemstar's word is bond.
Yeah, facts. It's literally a bond. Like, we're gonna turn that shit in on Friday.
That's a bond.
So, I am kind of sad that Albert doesn't want to pour condiments on himself anymore, because at the same time that I threw out the idea for the Kool-Aid Man punishment, I gotta tell y'all, I came up with this really funny idea for nuts. I was thinking that Albert should get either a real slip and slide or a tarp. And then for every 10, he puts a condiment on the slip and slide, right? And then at the end of the stream, he fucking slip and slides through all the different condiments that everybody put on throughout the stream. Tell me that wouldn't be fucking good.
Beautiful idea, Zay Zooted. And as I'm the OBS runner around here, I think you need to get yourself a slip and slide full of condiments now, because I run the OBS in here.
We can switch for a day.
I can't slip and slide. I got a pacemaker. Sorry, I'll die.
Wait, that's a good point. That is a good point. Would that kill the pace? Would that make it
might.
die?
I can't do stuff on my chest. I have to be very careful of my chest. Danny says we stand
back up.
alone in the one-man wolf pack together. That's true. There's room for everybody in my one-man wolf pack. Don't worry. Bring a six-pack to the wolf pack. You're all welcome. Cassie says, I love Celsius. The sherbet slush is pretty good. Much love. Cassie, you have the Celsius there? Is that what that is?
This one's in Alani, but I have a Celsius for tomorrow. I got new ones to try for this week because we're going to be at this new slot. So I thought it'd be fun to try ones that people have recommended. Pokey told me to try Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius is good. It cracks off.
I've never had it. And it's only $1. I was like, holy shit, $1.
Yeah, we are 7 out of 30 to get our breakfast sissy box. If you guys want to hit us up there, drop more deuces on us. That'd be lovely. Yeah.
So that is a good majority. There's one last clip that's a little fucking whoop between them, and then we will slide back over to live.
I want to see that.
I was not expecting Steak and Albert to get into it last night. They've been really getting along and really making a good stream. I think this is the first serious point of contention that they've had that's been a serious fight. So we'll see how they fare tonight after all of this.
The challenge. They want to see you do the challenge.
Every now and then, it would be good for me to have a break from doing all.
If every now and then you could provide LCU commentary and run an entire show, I can be the retard that fucking runs in circles.
Why would, dude? Listen, see, that's the disrespect. This is.
You said I was useless. I called you a retard. That's equal. Don't be a bitch right now.
Oh, well, you know what?
No, cut it out. We're both grown men. You insulted
fair.
me. I insulted you back.
Well, you watched that clip 20 minutes ago. You had plenty of time to insult me whenever it was fresh.
I don't need to watch a clip. I'm fresh as fuck. You understand that I'm the nastiest shit talker in the LCU. If me and you actually talk shit, it would ruin friendships. Let's cut it out.
He's
Dude,
not
if you want to be
Albert, you don't want this smoke. I'm telling you.
No, I'm gonna
Stop.
make a good point. I'm gonna make a good point. As a grown man, you should be better than to talk shit.
I am better than talking shit. I am the fucking shit talking apocalypse.
A shit talking apocalypse wouldn't have to talk about being the shit talking apocalypse. People would be calling him the shit talking apocalypse. So we're gonna have to start calling him the shit talking apocalypse, or I'm calling bullshit on this shit talking.
The shit top apocalypse.
The shit talk apocalypse right over here.
That's just a tongue twister.
He's the young Yeti. He's the ever ready Yeti. The abominable flow man.
Albert's not taking this shit seriously at all, though. So I don't know. I think that it's gonna definitely get heated again between them tonight. But that was some juicy shit going on yesterday.
Steak is LARPing as a badass. He's LARPing, and he's a D&D guy, so he's good at it. But he's not a badass.
Oh shit! Okay.
He's not a badass. He's LARPing.
Tell him how you really feel, Billy. All right.
I'm just calling it how I see it. If he wants to be the shit talk apocalypse, he might be the alpaca. You know what an alpaca is? Some people call it an alpaca.
Llama?
Yeah, like a llama. He might be the baby mama drama llama.
Shit talk llama.
The shit talk alpaca. The shit talk alpaca. That's about as good as I could say.
I'll pack a lot of shit.
Is that a butt sex thing?
If that's what you want it to be.
I don't know. Packing a lot of shit sounds like butt sex to me.
You might be right on that. Okay, maybe I was in the wrong I was thinking in the wrong boat. All right, I was just trying to.
I could name Keemstar, Yo Mama. I would probably say Tommy C is a better shit talker than Steak. I would probably say Kid Behind a Camera is a better shit talker than Steak. I don't know. I think there's a lot of shit talkers. I think Buff and Steak might have to go at it to see if Buff is a better shit talker than Steak. Because I know Buff's a good shit talker.
Do you not remember
Who
that
won?
whole, like, racism arc?
Who won?
I don't know.
See, that's
were
why.
both drunk.
That's why I can't just give Steak the W here. If he wants to be king shit talker, I need the audience to be telling me that. And maybe he is, but I don't see it. I don't see
In
it.
those deuces, tell us who won between Steak and Buff. I don't really know.
For real. I think Steak might have had him, but then Steak got backed into that corner because Buff was like pulled the race card like it was a trap card, and Steak played right into it. It's like, damn it, Steak. You need a little more finesse than that.
A little more bourgeoisie.
Some of the bourgeoisie. I'm already out of iced tea. I should have got 19 iced teas. Fail.
At least 2, you know? You need... Oh, we're not even an hour into this
Nope.
book. I'm like halfway through mine.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Yep. Our liquid vitamins and caffeination is gone. It's gone.
All right. Well, we got to get into the next bit of shit from live. So they had their Dollywood trip over the weekend. And, you know, Keem said he had a really good time. He was really happy with it. But there was 2 people who might not have been as happy with it. Now, everybody heard Boogie's side. But what you guys might not have seen was Lacey's side of the story, okay?
Oh, shit.
I got to watch an episode of Chubby, which makes me very happy. I can't lie. That is one of the things I'm kind of really excited for about, like, not being in our usual time slot this week is getting to see Chubby a little bit more because I love the Chub girls. Angie and Amac are pretty fucking funny and they put on a good show.
Yeah,
so I was watching Chubby. Lacey called in and she was giving her perspective of Dollywood.
Oh, we got Chubby tea with Lacey. Excited to hear this.
Some Chub tea. So, Amac just straight up asked her, like, how she had a good time, and she just starts spilling.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you.
How are you? How was your trip to Dollywood?
Oh, it was like, okay. So a lot happened, actually.
Oh,
it was
wow.
kind of crazy, but also really fun, and also kind of frustrating.
Right.
So I thugged it out, right? But I really should have gotten a mobility scooter for my knee. But
Well, yeah. Why
Damn,
didn't
Lisa, you could have been
you have
racing
a
Boogie
case.
around.
You just had fucking ACL.
She could have been racing Boogie around on her scooter. Bitchy Bianca dropping that deuce. We are 17 minutes left with 8 out of 30. We're going to need a whole bunch of twos if we're going to hit this $60. Can we get $60 for breakfast in the morning? I don't know. Let's see.
Surgery.
Yeah, meniscus, but yeah,
meniscus, sorry.
It's okay. But I didn't want to, I don't know. For me, I'm like, nah, I can thug it out. And then I really did until like for a few hours. And then towards the end, I was like, no, maybe I should go get one. But then we went on a train and we were about to leave and I was like, okay, there's no point now.
Thank you, say. Oh, they're trying to kill me, Lacey, with the blinkers. So Boogie said something about it last night on Reapers, but so I guess it's okay to talk about that Sweet Tea tried to hustle his fucking fast pass.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's like, all right. So what had happened was we had just gotten off this ride. So we were waiting for Sweet Tea like every chance that there was an opportunity to wait for someone. We were waiting. For most of the time, it was Sweet Tea. The first time, it was me that everybody waited on because I got there a little bit later than everyone because I was shopping beforehand. But I get there and then we're waiting for Sweet Tea. And
Big
then
money,
we
20.
go and
Thank you.
Yeah. So far, I will say, when you guys go on to hear what Boogie says later, this kind of lines up almost exactly with what he has to say, which is why I wanted to show Lacey's side. Because Keem doesn't want to, go through the drama of the Dollywood trip. He says that on live. He just feels like, fuck all this shit. But she pretty much backs up what Boogie had to say about it.
Yeah. Velvet Nightmare says, you guys remind me of why I loved Rewind. I can actually chill and have a good time. Thank you. You're welcome. Shaka says, need them sissy boys for breakfast. Can we get some sissy boys on my breakfast plate?
She's almost done with the story. I'll let her finish this shit up a little bit.
Try to do a ride together, and then that ride gets shut down when we're halfway through the line. So we decide to leave, and I'm like, oh, here's an interactive thing. Turns out it's for kids. So we're like, okay, sweetie, why don't you let your son play in this? And we're gonna go get hot chocolate. Then we found a nice resting place, and they texted her and said, hey, meet us here. Gave her directions and everything. I think we waited 30 to 45 minutes, and she never showed up. So we just decided to go on a ride. I realized yeah, we went to go do a ride. We met up with her. Oh, am I the one cutting out?
You cut out for a minute, but you're back.
Okay. We went to go on a ride. We ended up meeting up with her after this ride, but we used Boogie's fast pass because of the mobility scooter. It gave him 6 people total could cut the could go fast pass for one time every ride, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to use that because we didn't have 8 people. We had 5 at this point, right? So we were like, okay, we can actually use this. So we use it, we get off, we go to Sweet Tea. She goes, oh my gosh, you guys waited in this line. And we're like, oh no, we were able to use Boogie's fast pass thing because he's able to take some people. And she goes, oh, do you think we could do it? I go, I don't think it'll work like that. You'd have to ask him, but I think you'll have to wait in the line. And the line just got insanely long when we hopped off. It was so long. And she goes, oh, okay. And so she goes to ask him, moves right past Desi, goes to ask him, goes, hey, Boogie, do you think we can use your pass thing to go up there? And he goes, well, I have to go with you, and Desi doesn't want to go on it again. And so Sweetie goes, well, can you just take me and my kids? And Desi got very upset about that and was like, no.
Oh, God.
So that was one of the other parts I wanted to show, because that was one of the biggest things that they brought this up. It ended up turning into this whole Desi versus Sweet Tea thing, because Desi was really not happy about this whole fast pass situation. Apparently during this time, Desi was having a panic attack. I'm not sure if it was from the ride or just from crowds. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I think it was the ride because it was a roller coaster and she didn't really like the roller coasters.
Yeah, that was something that Lacey mentions a little bit later in this, was that there was a roller coaster that scared the shit out of both Desi and Brantley there. Lacey said she had a lot of fun on everything, but some of the rides were a little intense. The one in particular started off really fast or something and had a kick in the ride that you weren't expecting. So I think that's probably what did it. So I just wanted to show,
probably should have got a fast pass for herself, because she seemed to be doing her own thing most of the day, according to what everybody said.
So that's actually one of the things they talk about. Sweet Tea says she didn't know she could do that. Lacey brings up when she's on Chubby that she told her about that. When Lacey was talking about getting her mobility scooter, because she mentioned, I think she said it was like about halfway through them being there that she was considering getting one and like where to go get them. And she was talking to Sweet Tea about it. And she was telling them like, oh, that's where you get your fast passes, mobility scooters. Like she was thinking about going to get one because her knee was bothering her.
Yeah.
So when Sweet Tea says she didn't know she could get one or where to get one, Lacey was saying also in the main chat yesterday that no, she definitely told her. So
she did know. Yelly Kelly, good morning. I think she, like, Sweet Tea trying to save that money. So she probably, Yelly Kelly dropping another deuce. Thank you, Yelly Kelly. Much love. We are 18 away with 11 minutes left of hitting that sissy bucks for breakfast. Can we do that? Sweet Tea trying to save that money. She's trying to go into the garbage can for popcorn. She don't want to spend that money. She's frugal. She's very frugal.
Apparently. So this is Boogie's side of things. So he was a little bit more irate than Lacey was about this. Lacey, although she was like complaining about some things, wasn't upset. She said she had a great trip. Like she was happy to meet everybody. She wasn't mad at anybody. Boogie was pissed though.
She's like, will they come into the park and get me? No.
Hey, sir.
No. Turns out you have to go to the designated Uber spot where they dropped you off to get picked up. That was frustrating as shit. You were never near us at any point, so we couldn't film content. We spent more time waiting on you than we were around you. It was a shit show from the beginning to the end, and I was so frustrated with it. And that's why my girl was bitchy to you, because you were dragging down the whole day, man.
During that time, that was earlier on when we were like still trying to stay together as a group.
Yeah, and then you wandered off and got in line on a ride immediately.
Well, wait, what do you want us to do? Just sit there waiting while y'all are on a ride?
That's what we did. That's what me and Keem did. That's what me and Keem and Desi and Brantley and Lacey did. Sat there and waited on you.
Okay, well, we've got Desi here now, so it's nice to see you.
Uh-oh.
It's nice to see you too.
Danny, drop a deuce.
I get it, you're toothless and brainless.
Oh, shit.
But listen up, bitch. I was having a panic attack when you asked him about, hey, can you offer me and my kids a ride? I was having a panic attack. I was coming off of a ride that I didn't fucking like, and I needed my man there. I didn't need him gone away with you in a park with matching fucking hats wandering around with your kids. Could you picture that? Thank you. Goodbye.
No, that's insane.
Not the matching hats.
That's an insane statement to
They're
make.
going to think Boogie and her are together. With the kids, they're going to think those are Boogie's kids.
I'm not going to lie. Desi got a fucking point. Desi got a point.
Well, this is the point, right? Desi didn't go to the park so that Boogie could go on rides with other people, right? She went to the park to go with Boogie. So, no, she can't borrow her man. Figure it out, right? Figure it out.
She's spitting on this, especially you're there, like, especially with two kids. You bought the matching hat with Boogie. Yeah, nah. Desi is spitting on this one. Fuck no. I would not let you want to ride with my man either, because you are going to look like a goddamn couple, and that is weird. People are going to, especially he's a public figure. Anyone there knows him is going to be, like, taking pictures of that. It's going to become a whole fucking issue.
It is a good hat. But it's not even about looking like they're together. It's literally about Desi wants her man with her. It's that simple, right?
It's a comfortability thing. And she's having a fucking panic attack. And the way Lacey puts it out is that she didn't even like acknowledge Desi. She just like beelines it straight to Boogie. That's weird.
She wants to use Boogie's pass, right? She's trying to get that fast pass action.
I get that, but like maybe just like, you know, observe the situation going on, right? Like apparently everybody there knew Desi was having a panic attack, so I don't know how she did it. And I'm not trying to say that like Sweet Tea's like a fucking cunt for this or anything, but I'm trying to say I get Desi's perspective. Like some people don't see it that way, and I'm thinking Sweet Tea's the type of person who might not have seen it that way. Yeah, which is why I'm trying to say it like that.
Sweet Tea's just out there trying to ride rides, have fun. She's at Dollywood with her fam bam. Apparently, they didn't spend that much time together as a group. Sweet Tea was running around, and she was only there when she wanted something, popcorn or fast pass. Lord Magicus says, we've been trying to reach you about your stream's extended membership. Ladies and gentlemen, with just 7 minutes left, we are 17 away from hitting Sissy Bucks. I don't think it's going to happen today. We tried. Thank you guys for your attempt at Sissy Bucks.
So Desi ends up rejoining the stream, and I want to play the next moment when she comes in. But like you mentioned, that popcorn story is really funny. So apparently they tell this story, or Boogie tells this story, where Keem was eating popcorn. He was, and the way that they describe this is so fucking disgusting. And Lacey backed this up in the main chat. They said that like Keem, like the way he eats popcorn, he kind of like licks it in like handfuls and like lets it dribble down his beard with
Boogie made it seem like Keem was eating out of a trough. Like
Lacey said in the main chat he was licking the popcorn. So I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming he was just kind of like eating it in the hand. I am a weird person too, and my tongue like sticks popcorn to it, like a little like chameleon tongue. And so sometimes I'll like take a handful and stick my tongue on it and then like put it in my mouth. I'm assuming that's what he was doing, right? And I'm assuming some of it fell back into the bag.
Boogie made it sound like Keemstar was going down on this popcorn bucket.
Yeah, like he's eating this shit like crazy. Anyways, so then Keem goes to he throws away his like half-eaten bag of popcorn. There's like half the bag left. Apparently, Sweetie goes up to Keem and asks or says like, "Oh, like you threw out that popcorn. I was gonna ask you for some for my kid." And everyone, or I guess at least Boogie, was like kind of like, "Bitch, what the fuck? Like, that's not your food to be upset."
You
that
don't want
wasting or
Keemstar's cunnilingus booger corn. You don't want to feed that to your kid. He's been eating it like it's fucking buttery pussy. Don't feed that to your child.
That was the funniest fucking story. And then they were like, "How much is fucking popcorn, bitch? It's $4 and they sell it everywhere. Buy popcorn for your own kid." She's like, "Well, he was only gonna eat like one bite."
He's only gonna have a little. I get it. She's frugal. She's frugal.
No, I totally like that. Like, I get what both people were saying. This shit was just the funniest thing for both sides to be upset over. I can't lie.
Speaking of frugal, we do not keep the lights on here at LolcowRewind without our sponsor, Brady's Curds. You guys get your hands on Brady's Curds. They're absolutely delicious. You cheddar believe it. Got to pay the bills.
Beautiful. All right. Well, here is when Desi comes back in.
Can grow as a person. See, one of the things we like to do as people is grow as human beings. She wants to talk to you, by the way.
She was having a panic attack. She was having the worst day of her life. I don't understand why she'd go.
I'm over it. I said my piece. I'm not wasting my breath on you anymore, okay? You get it now. You have the picture in your mind.
There was people pictures, dummy. There was fans taking pictures. If they seen you with my husband, that would look fucking awful. You laugh.
Let people see him with his coworkers?
You're a fucking idiot. I hate you.
Thank you, Desi. You're a beautiful young lady.
All these women need to stop trying to steal Boogie from Desi.
Now.
All these women are trying to steal Boogie from Desi.
I don't even think Desi's trying to even say she's trying to steal Boogie. It's just the perception is reality to everybody. And
Danny.
Some malicious fan could take that picture and put it out there maliciously, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you could, yeah, but I mean, who's going to believe it? Like, it's like Desi knows the truth. Boogie's in love with her. She just gets to say what she wants to say. Keemstar.
I don't use my hands. I've done that my entire life.
Keemstar tonguing that corn.
I get you. As a corn tonguer, I understand you. When they were describing it, I knew what they meant, okay? But they made it seem like you're out here like a fucking pig just munching on that shit.
I am... One of the most famous images of Keemstar is him with his popcorn eating while he watches motherfuckers fight on Drama Alert. And he ain't doing this. He was not doing... So you're telling me this, Keem, it was all an act? You were just doing it for the dramatics this entire time? And if you really would have needed that popcorn, it'd have been fucking leafy and Mr. Darkness 666 fighting, and you'd have been like, ah, tonguing that shit.
No, it's a handful and you put your tongue in it, okay? You can't tongue the corn in a picture. You know how that looks? People are going to think you're like a human chameleon.
I love it. I love it.
It really is the best way to eat popcorn.
By the way,
you know.
Did you know, Zay Zooted right now, Pay Pigs and Crowns, our Pay Pigs and Crowns could go in the LCU store right now and get the High Roller Secret Stash drop? You can be fitted up with the shirt, the pants, the hoodie, the hat, and the motherfucking Baller Dollar Ball. That's the Baller Dollar Ball right there. Pay Pigs, Crowns. Fuck it, we ball. Go right now and get your shit. If you're not a Pay Pig or a Crown, become a Pay Pig or a Crown right now. Get your shit. Fuck it, we ball.
I'm not going to lie. The basketball is my favorite thing. I don't know what it is about that basketball, but I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah, I want to get that ball and just soak people with it. You ever play Soak 'em when you were a kid? It's basically like dodgeball, but they use fucking squishy balls instead of hard balls. I want to dodgeball motherfuckers.
The only soaking I know of is like the Mormon soaking. So like, I was like, what do you mean?
We do that too.
Okay.
Jump on the bed.
Basketball?
Yep, bound dribble the ball on the bed.
Yo, it's probably a good strat.
Nasty. Danny dropping a deuce. What was that? I was eating popcorn. Leave me tongues to the shit. Mary coming through, becoming a Pay Pig. You know it might be fucking 6 a.m. on the West Coast, but that don't mean we ain't gonna swig for a pig. Mary.
I don't want to, but I will.
Ooh, cheers to you. Shaka's coming through. Can we get the SSO fortune teller, tard teller? Dude, I don't know if he's got that ball dusted off. I don't know if he can tell our fortune. But yeah, cheers to you, Mary. And Dawson says thank you for the gifted memberships, too. Thank you, Mary, for all the love you've been showing to the whole LCU and us. Yelly Kelly dropping a deuce on him. Danny dropping a deuce. Remo the Turk. It's about to come through the TTS, so I'll just let it play from Remo.
He is fucking cooking. I can't wait for this one to come through.
Nothing like tonguing fresh microwaved popcorn on the way to the couch before watching some #popcorn tongue gate.
Hey,
you know it!
Ain't nothing wrong with the tongue. Yelly Kelly, Danny coming through, and that Logie Bear dropping the RWO on him. We are definitely a little bit away from hitting the official 60, but we crushed it with y'all. Cassie dropping a deuce. Danny dropping a deuce. We crushed it. Yelly Kelly dropping a deuce.
If
See,
it
we
hits after
crushed
the
it.
bell, we still hit it.
We don't care about the bell around here. We stay ringing. Ring-a-ding-dong. Ring-a-ding-ding-dang-dong. You know, Zay, I know you got a whole lot of stuff planned out today. There's something I didn't see on the docket that was in our docket chat.
Talk to me.
Did you hear about Fartgate?
Oh my god, I did. Oh my god. Hold up. I could easily pull all these up. Give me 2 seconds.
While Zay pulls up Fartgate, Mary dropping a deuce on us. This is a little conspiracy that I saw. And I feel like here in the morning, we have exposed Popcorn Gate. We've seen Keem just likes to tongue the fuck out of his popcorn. Keeps his hands from getting buttery. I think it's actually a smart move. I always get butterfingers. It happens. The Logie Bear says, I didn't hear no bell. The bell never stopped ringing. Drop it.
Okay.
So
we're gonna do this in order. Shout out to our docket team because they put together the funniest fucking story for us this morning. Aura really snapped on this one. So apparently there's a Fartgate going on that I didn't even fucking know about. And this is where it begins. So AMAC was talking about this on Chubby. And this was also the first I heard about this because this was during when she's making all of. Do you know about the Chubb House?
Yeah, the Chubb House, they're making this reality game show in The Sims.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got the whole Sims played out for the Chubb House. It's gonna be cute. Are you a Sim player? I'm not a Sim player.
I played The Sims a little bit here and there, but I used to do like custom content. I used to be like terribly addicted to doing custom content, and I downloaded like something bad onto my parents' computer one time, and then they made me quit playing The Sims.
You got banned from Sims.
Yeah, my parents said I wasn't allowed to play The Sims anymore. But like, I really just all the hair on The Sims is like ridiculously ugly. Like, it really just, the blockiness of it bothers the shit out of me. So I would have to download like millions of different hair because I couldn't live my life like that. So yeah, that's why. But anyways, so so during the Sims episode, she mentioned that there was this Fartgate happening with Xylee, right?
Yeah.
So here's on Reapers where Fartgate happens.
Here's the beginning of Fartgate.
I said one day that I don't fart. All right, let me clarify that.
Please do, because how do you not fart? That's like a bodily function.
Okay. I fart internally. So what I do is I hold it and you can feel it release in my stomach. Now, when I'm in the bathroom and I'm sitting on the toilet, of course, you can't hold it in. It comes out. Right. But it's because I've done it my whole life. I've held them.
So you trained your body.
I trained my body to, it's just a natural thing now. So
I actually got a story to tell y'all.
You got Fartgate story? Shaka says Fartgate,
story.
is it Nightmare's queef? He's a face down lover. He farts when his farts are a queef. Damn it.
So I know exactly what Angie is talking about. The like you hold it up and it goes into your stomach. I used to do this when I was in school. I am a gassy fucking person. I get gas all the time, right? But you can't be farting it up in class. Like, that's crazy, especially because you're you're sitting on these plastic ass chairs in Florida schools. We don't have those desks with the attached things. No, we're sitting on plastic chairs. It will always make a sound. I learned that. Okay?
Oh, I make the sound. I
You
just
gotta
rip
make
them.
it go up. Now, this one particular day, we were on a code red lockdown because there was an active shooter, not at our school. He was like 20 minutes away or something. He was too close to our school. So we were on a code red lockdown. It wasn't like anything bad happened, right? But I was in like 5th grade. I'm under the desk and I gotta rip a fat one. And I know it's a fat one. And so I'm thinking I can do the hold it up into my cheeks, like into the stomach method. And I try that, and that shit comes full out my cheeks like the loudest fucking fart in the world, bro. And the entire class is dead silent because we're on a code red lockdown, and it's only me and one other person under the desk. And I'm not gonna take credit like I just ripped a fat one. So I'm not gonna lie, I blamed it on that bitch so hard. I was like, you just farted. And she was like, no, I didn't. I was like, yes, you did. You did. You were right next to me. I heard it and I smelled it and I blamed the fart on that bitch for so long. And she got bullied like fuck for that shit. And like for years I held it in knowing I'm the one who ripped a fat one during the code red, but everyone thought it was this bitch Yanis. So I mean, with a name like Yanis, and she kind of looked a little crazy. Like it was really easy to blame it on her.
You ruined this girl's life over a fart.
I did, bro.
Respect.
She got relentlessly bullied. I don't care.
Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol says he's a face down lover and he queefs when he farts. Bitch. Yeah, this is the story though. That's not the Fartgate we're talking about. You just had to come clean because you ruined some girl's life over a fart.
I've been sitting on that one. I've been sitting on that one for years, yeah.
Let's get back to Fartgate here with Xylee and Angie.
Blame that fart on that bitch. Quote that one, yeah.
I do. It just goes inside. And sometimes you can hear it.
I'm going to be honest with you, girl. I'm going to be honest with you, okay?
I'm not drunk enough.
And I love you. But I'm going to be honest with you, girl. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I was a mechanic and who gives a fuck because you're used to smelling farts all over the place. And sometimes when everybody, like when we had like, we would like make food like Thanksgiving dinner and like somebody made the beans and somebody made the fried turkey and shit like that. It was really cool when I worked in the shop. It was awesome. Anyway, we were so used to smelling farts. I fart like a fucking man, bro. I don't give a fuck where I'm at.
Well, that's
the thing. Listen, I am almost 50 years old. When I gotta let it go, I'm gonna fucking let it go. I don't give a fuck. And if you smelt it, you dealt it. And I act like I didn't smell it. Just saying.
Now this is crazy.
Okay. Remo the Turk says, hashtag face card face down gang. Pinch. I'm staying awake with your $5 pinches. Thank you guys for keeping me awake this morning. 5 a.m. $5 pinches on the West Coast. So remember that. Xylee saying farts don't matter. Farted up around her. She loves the farts. She eats the farts. She had Thanksgiving dinner with farts, she said. Turkey and beans, she don't give a fuck. Farted out. That's what she said.
That's what she said there. But look!
Oh, shit.
Let's rewind it back to some old rewind.
Xylee, tell the audience what this sound is.
Billy, that was disgusting.
What was disgusting?
Don't ever do that again.
What was it?
You farted.
Oh, what?
Ew. That was disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I could never do that before.
I don't need to hear that or see it or smell it. You're fucking disgusting. And fuck you guys if you get mad at me for telling him he's fucking disgusting for doing it. Ew.
It's Fartgate. It's Fartgate.
She just said she was okay with farts, and it was like a Thanksgiving dinner activity. But here, she's telling me it's disgusting.
Xylee, what are you? Gaslighting him? Literally gaslighting him?
I'm being gaslit. What the fuck? Justice for Billy. Justice for the fridge.
Where was this during the Reaper versus Rewind arc? Tell us we would have won with this clip right here.
For real. We would have shut this whole shit down. We have the fucking smoking gun right here. Was there a third Fartgate clip? There was not. That was it. Okay. Because I was gonna say the third one might have been me shitting myself. Look at Xylee in the chat right now trying to cover her tracks. She said that fart literally sounded wet. Not a proper fart. Not a proper. I might have.
Billy shitty pants over here.
No, it was nothing but net. Remo the Turk hashtag gaslighting gasgate. Pinch for the Remo fiver. Every 5 today, I'm pinching myself to keep myself awake because we're all out of tea.
Dude, that shit's like a fever dream.
to be honest, like I thought it was going to be a much worse reaction when I let it rip, so I wasn't tripping.
Now
I was like,
you know why it was kind of tame.
because Xylee was like, hold up.
Xylee was trying to act like
it's
she's
not Thanksgiving,
but she's ripped ones worse than that, Billy.
It's not Thanksgiving. There's no turkey or beans around. You can't be farting.
I'm fucking dying. This is so retarded.
Lord Magicus says, I like how he leaned into it. I had to
let it out.
I had to make sure the acoustics of the fart could be heard on the microphone. I knew that was.
Sometimes if you're sitting down and you don't lean a little, that shit will zoop right back up into the stomach like Angie was talking about.
That was an Avengers Endgame level fart. I needed it at its full mass, full base. If I was going to get that Thanos snap off, it had to be clear.
You put your leg up like Xylee was a fire hydrant.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking goosing it. This is so stupid. Okay.
But shout out to our crack docket team discovering Fartgate and putting it out there. Glowshine says Sharkgate. Nah. It's not wet. I got chunky cheeks. They reverberate.
It did sound a little wet, I can't lie. It sounded
Because
I
got booty clouds. I got big old cheek and booty clouds. They got thunder slaps. It's not wet. It's a poof
Were you
sticks.
having diarrhea that week?
Nah, well, yeah, but
Yeah, I know you were.
but
There
not
was a
not
little
at
bit
that
of
point.
wetness.
Not at that point. The diarrhea was earlier because I was going into ketosis, and then I had Brantley cooked me some broccoli to help combat my lack of greens in my diet, and that's where the farts started to dry up.
Andrea called it the right cheek sneak.
Dun, 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 hit him with the right cheek sneak. Billy knows all the positions to hit all the different ass notes. It's true. I was going for that Bronx cheer.
Yo, can your next beat for your next Billy song be your ass farts, like in different octaves all put together for a beat?
I tried that 20 years ago. I found a tape of some guy who recorded all of his farts. And I asked my producer if he would make it into a beat. He said, I'll only do it if you record your own farts. I'm not going to use some other guy's farts. You got to use your own farts. I never recorded my farts.
Hi, Ken.
Ken Kane, you're live on LolCow Cafe. Rewind. How you doing?
I don't even know, bro. How you doing? This is my time. You in my time slot. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I know, doing all right. Yeah. I shouted out that you guys used to play clips of me on Cafe, and so the audience will remember all those classic Billy clips. That's how they're here to show some love and celebrate in the morning.
That's beautiful. Well, all I'm going to say is this, bro. Scooter's been talking a hell of a lot of shit when he knows I've had a busy week. I told my, look, bro, I'm busy this weekend. It's Christmas. My wife got some plans for me because I got something he doesn't have, a wife. And she basically makes my plans. So I'm like, look, bro, do what you need to do. We'll talk on Monday. This piece of shit's just been going around. Oh, I'm taking Ken's job from him. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm like, all right, bro, eventually you're going to have to face me. So I'm waiting for that shit to happen. So I'm about to go in on this piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you guys have your first episode together today.
Yeah.
You're excited, huh?
At 4 o'clock.
At
4 o'clock, bro. That's like, the best part is literally as soon as this shit's done, I literally got to hurry up, I got to hurry up in the show, make dinner, and then go to work. What he's not failing to realize is there's this certain thing called Primetime Ken, right? He hadn't met Primetime Ken yet. So when that happens, that some bitch is going to be in it to win it.
Okay. Primetime Ken versus Scooter, who has been in primetime on occasion, but you don't think you don't think he's seen the damn, it's not Bigfoot anymore, right? You've dumped the Bigfoot. King Kank. King Kank.
King Kank.
He ain't seen Primetime KC King Kank coming through.
You damn right he hadn't. How y'all doing though? You doing good?
Yeah. Just played a little clip exposing Fartgate. Xylee tried to gaslight me into saying that farts were disgusting.
I remember that.
The acoustic scandal. But she apparently be farting it up, according to Reaper this weekend, so shit.
Remo the Turk says #Ken After Dark. Pinch.
Yeah. You gotta let that shit come out because I heard Scooter, I think it was on Cash literally yesterday, saying that he wants you off Cash ASAP.
Oh, I know. But that some bitch doesn't realize that literally what I give to that show, he hadn't seen it just yet. And I know a lot of people in the Cash chat especially like don't like me, and that's okay. Because I've learned to not really care anymore what people think about me. Because I tried to be the nice guy. I tried to be fair, unbalanced, and all that. And people still fucking hated me. So I'm like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. I'm just gonna be an asshole. And then people have a reason to hate me at that point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
well I'm excited. I'm excited to watch today's episode of Kosh. I want to see you guys battle it out a little bit because he's been talking hell of a fuck ton of shit, and I was waiting for your clapback. I figured you were busy because we were talking about it a bit on Friday, and I was like, well, no one's even heard from Ken. Everyone's acting like Ken just died.
Yeah, no, it ain't even that, bro. Like I said, I have a life that's planned. You know what I mean? So I do things outside of this thing. And one thing, bro, like especially whenever he quit, he was like, I gave my life to this thing. I gave all my heart and time and all that. I'm like, bro, you have to have a life outside of this shit. You can't just let the shit bog you down. Because if you do, you get caught up in the bullshit, and then you end up crashing out and quitting on your fans and all that shit. Because he straight quit on his bus fans. And I'm like, my thing is, you can say whatever you want about me. I don't quit on anybody. I don't. Like he's never been on the show as long as I have. He's never built anything like I have. Like that dude, he's been here like all of 5-6 weeks, and then he quit because people were talking shit. Like, all right, bro.
A morning goblin tithe.
Cool.
Shut up and take my onions.
Shut up and take my onions.
Ken meeting the Goblin King? Yo.
Now, Ken, you used to remind at this time period. Do you want to remind a clip with us right now?
Wait, yes. I would love him to watch this tech clip.
That's exactly the one I was going to recommend.
I knew we sync up for this shit. I swear to God we do.
We got a little clip from Tech Protect.
I did not see this when it happened, but I saw it this weekend, right? So this, I think, is from this is a 3-day-old clip, but I had to play this because I was like, is this part of the reason that Tech got moved to C Circuit?
See his way out?
Real tea. I don't think anyone has seen this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's a cartoon on the screen.
There is a cartoon on the screen. Oh, no. It's nothing to do with iVixie, but everything to do with Lacey.
Oh, boy.
That rhetoric in front of you?
Wait, he literally sent a pic to Lacey? Who did?
Oh, a dick pic.
Tech?
Yeah, I got drunk and sent a dick pic to Lacey once. Yeah, that happened.
Bro,
That actually happened?
Yeah.
Oh. There's been a game of telephone. That's why. Your fucking dick pic story got mixed up with me. So there's a rumor going around the people saying I showed Lacey my. So it's you. So yeah, it's your story mixed with some weird shit. What? Like, they came up to me like, why do people say that you showed your dick to Lacey? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's you little fucking gooner.
Is Buff lagging for you, Vixie?
Shaka's wants that Goblin King. Now, so did Buff just bring up that there's a rumor about him showing his dick to Lacey?
Yes. So there was this rumor going around that Buff had shown his dick to Lacey. So apparently the rumor started with Tech. So Buff comes up to confront Tech about the rumor, saying that, like, what are you saying? I showed my dick to Lacey. And then Tech is like, what do you mean that I showed my dick to Lacey? Because I sent Lacey my dick pic.
Classy move, guys. Classy fucking move.
Should we be showing dick pics in the LCU? Is that a thing that should be happening?
I don't get the fascination. You know what I mean? But pop off. I mean, that's fucked up in my opinion. That's fucked up. And he got a girl and shit too. Like, all right, bro.
That was the thing. I was like, no one's, I think, seen this because
has Lacey confirmed that she got the Schwan's pic? Is he full of it?
Lacey was on the show right before this, so she should be awake. I don't know if anyone wants to at Lacey in the main chat and ask her if I'll do it.
Where is that
Fuck
Lacey?
all that.
Where's that? Lacey's in Babe right now. She's in Babe. Can we just move her into the damn live on air?
I'm gonna at her first and just ask her, can you come on?
Yeah, can we get Lacey up here?
I think they said you can drag a host if you want to talk to him. You can do that.
Yeah, we got Popcorn Gate, we got Fart Gate, and now we're about to have Dick Pic Gate. The fuck?
Yeah,
Well-
when I fucking saw this, I was like, oh.
I'm gonna hop out of here and watch this. Y'all can talk to her.
All right, kid.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Scooter been talking all this fucking shit, man. I'm like, all right, bro. That be ready.
Get ready for 4 p.m.
Cash him outside, Scooter. It's happening.
Damn right.
Later, Ken. Thanks for hopping up. All right, so we got Ken going at Scooter, and maybe we got Lacey coming in here. She was in the Babe VC. Now she gone.
Yeah, she's not in there anymore. She might have seen us. She's like, I don't want to come up.
She just left.
She might be getting ready to come up.
She probably don't. Maybe she wants that heat. Maybe she wants that.
Goblin these nuts. I mean balls.
Think goblin these nuts. I mean balls. Goblin these kings. Ain't nothing wrong with a little goblin song.
I will say, I see Tech and Buff are both in a live on air right now. Do you want to drag them in?
We're not allowed to drag people from lives, right? We have to drag them from.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know the rules. I'm just down to host abuse.
For real. Should we? Are they live right now?
Can someone tell us, are Tech and Buff actually live?
They're not,
or are they just
right?
yapping?
Should we jump in there?
I don't know.
Should we hop up in there and be like, what's up, dick pics?
Okay, Sammy said, I think she might be getting ready to come up. I'm not sure, in response to me in the main chat. So we'll see if either one of them, or maybe I'll ask Tech if he wants to come up. I don't know. This is some fucking tea.
I think we
no
should
one's
wait for
talking
Lacey.
about this.
We should wait for Lacey. I want to hear Lacey's take on this. Now, what do we want to do for While Lacey comes up here, should we look at another segment? Should we give her a moment to maybe collect herself if she's making it up here?
I think we'll give it like a minute, but otherwise we can go ahead and start getting into a little bit of this Buff versus Boogie stuff.
Oh yeah, Buff and Boogie had a little fallout at on LolcowRewind Live. Buff's been talking about going to Boogie's house for a minute.
Yeah, so I actually have a little bit of insider perspective of this because I was on Nerds. So the first time there was a goal made to go to Boogie's house was back when I was on
Goblin
Nerds.
King rise.
Rise, Octoling, the Goblin King, one more way to rise.
So it was a 500 member goal, and it wasn't for Buff to go to Boogie's house. It was for Buff and Boogie to go to Harrison, Arkansas together. Apparently that's like one of the most like racist towns in America or whatever. So the goal was set the first month that Buff was on Nerds, but you know how the YouTube payout doesn't work. You don't get it till 2 months after that. So Buff wouldn't actually have had the money to go on the trip until like 2 months after that. So when we initially set the goal, Buff did say the trip was going to be in the summer at some point. Then June 16th happens, and Buff sees Boogie go to Harrison, Arkansas without him. And it was kind of like a big issue. Like, Buff was very upset about it. He even like called into the stream and was pissed off. But I think they worked it out and agreed that Buff was just going to go to Boogie's house instead, and they were going to do content that way, or that Buff was going to go do IRL with some sort of host somewhere because it needed to happen because we hit a 500 members goal for it. That's like a fuck ton of members. Then when I got taken off of Nerds, apparently there was another goal made for him to go to Boogie's house on a weekend stream.
Yeah.
I looked for this. I couldn't find it. I can't promise you that it exists. So this is just what I'm going off of. Now, there's a stream I'm on a week after that supposed goal was made where Buff says, if we get 5 red donos, I will go to Boogie's house this weekend. And he claims that this wasn't serious and that it was a joke. Nail Slammer did send 5 red donos that stream, and he technically hit the goal to go to Boogie's, and I even said to Buff, I was like, you know you just hit the goal to go to Boogie's, right? And he was like, yeah, and it just didn't end up happening.
So this is like 3 goals to go to Boogie's, and he's gone 0 times.
I've been there and witnessed for at least 2 of them. I know that people have mentioned that third one existing. I've looked for it. I don't want to say it 100,000% exists because I couldn't find it this morning when I looked. But yeah, so just to be noted, I know for a fact at least of 2 different goals. And I brought these up to Buff like multiple times when we were on Nerds, at least the 500 members one. I was like, you know, we got to get this done. We got to get this done. But also part of it was like he just didn't have the money to go. He had to get a new PC, like he had like back bills and stuff. Life happens. But he also asked Keem to front him the money that weekend when he hit the goal for Nail Slammer, and Keem said no. So
yeah,
it was like 350 I think he asked for.
Yeah, can he skydive into Boogie's backyard?
You know, maybe. Might be good.
Skydiving is a good content you can promise, and then take a long time
or
to
maybe he
deliver
could
on.
go catch an alligator in Boogie's backyard.
Yes. That would be perfect. Maybe they could throw a concert in Boogie's backyard.
Yeah, have a whole music festival.
And they could pay for him to go back there. Dude.
We're going to have the real Coachella in Boogie's backyard, guys.
Maybe we could set it up so him and CD-ROM go to Hershey Park in Boogie's backyard. These motherfuckers need to stop promising shit.
And they're going to go ghost hunting there, too, in a haunted hotel.
Woo. Buff did do some good ghost hunting.
Buff did good ghost hunting, but I think...
Motherfuckers be promising writing checks their ass can't cash. That's why here at Rewind, all we promise is the bare minimum.
Yeah, I tried to. I really tried to.
Shit.
And there has been goals that I've forgotten about before made up for. So if there's ever something I forgot about...
Let the Goblin King rise.
let him rise. Good morning, Goblin King. Come out of your cave. I would like an onion, please, and thank you. Also, Lacey didn't come up, so I'm assuming that means she's not coming up. I wish she would, because I really want to know the fucking tea on this situation. Kind of unfortunate that we don't have Lacey here. But what can you do, y'all? I think she's also still on vacation. I think she's supposed to be flying home today at some point, so maybe she's getting ready to fly home. It was a terrible time to choke.
Well, speaking of a terrible time to choke, I just got done sending an onion pic to Lacey.
Oh shit, what'd she say?
She said, a very robust onion. She would like to slice into it and bring tears to her eyes. Danny.
He eats popcorn like animal. Xylee's secret ingredient for Thanksgiving is farts. Zay frames people for her farts. Texting is egg-shaped Peter to a sigh. What the fuck is this episode, lol?
Yes.
Welcome to Morning Rewind!
Many people have seen the LCU exposed this morning, but have they exposed you, Zayzooted, for a onion lover?
Ooh, I'm ready. Let me get an onion.
Question, Zayzooted. How many gifteds must we scam to have a trip to Harrison with Boogie 2988?
500 members.
Yes, 500 members. You get an onion, Zayzooted. All right, we'll do another question later. Let's watch this clip.
So, after Boogie talked about how he was pissed about Buff doing all these like goals to come to his place, Buff comes up and this is where they kind of have it out.
Didn't you at the end of November tell me I'm gonna be in your house in a few days? And I'm like, bitch, I won't even be home. Did that or did that not happen?
Yeah, and I said, okay,
why
I'm
did
gonna
you
go there.
Why did you tell me you were coming to my house?
Motherfucker, you said you were gonna be back, and I'm like, okay, I was waiting for you to get back.
I understand, but why did you say you were going to come to my house without?
This is before I knew you were actually leaving on vacation.
Once again,
so what are you
why
talking
wouldn't
about?
you clarify with me before you ever set a goal?
Oh, be clarify? Oh, I did it with you, Boogie, like 8 different times. And you said, hey,
months
come to my
ago.
house.
Yes, months ago.
No, months ago. No, in between that, when you come into VCs talking about your problems to make everything about you, I've told you several times, and I actually DM'd you, hey, what's your address? Hey, what's your address? I'm like, I'm actually finna plan stuff. Where's your address? He said, everybody knows my address.
Let's go to the DMs. Let's go to the DMs.
He said you
Let's
didn't
not share them because I don't
literally
leave
in voice chat like 2 weeks ago. That's how I know you were leaving, dipshit.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly it. You asked me. You told me. You didn't ask. You told me. Like,
I have a question. I have a question.
I won't be home.
Boogie, I need to ask.
Calm down,
How many goals have you set that have anything to do with Boogie's house?
How many goals have I set?
Yeah. How many goals have you made? Just the one time?
All right, so we're gonna pause. If we're getting on a technicality, maybe, but he has had 2 different goals to meet up with Boogie. He had the goal to meet up with Boogie in Harrison from the very first month he was on Nerds with me. That never happened. And then this other one in November that he's talking about at the very least. I don't know. I was also in the VC when this happened, where Boogie and Buff were talking about it. So the way it went down was Buff was like, Boogie, I'm going to be at your house this weekend. Boogie said, well, that's funny because I'm not even going to be there. And Buff was like, all right, like laughing, well, I'm just going to camp in your backyard then. And then Boogie was like, well, I'm not going to be there. So
yes.
It seemed like it was all a joke. If I was Boogie, I wouldn't have taken that seriously, to be fair. But also, I think Buff should have been more serious and been like, okay, well, I have a goal set. Like, the way he came off about it was, like, joking.
Yes. So, question, Zayzooted. Yes. How many onions would it take for you to camp in Boogie's backyard?
I ain't going to fucking Arkansas. Fuck that shit.
No onions for Zayzooted on question number 2.
I hate it. All right, so here's some more of this.
The most recent one, when I told Nail Slammer I was gonna go literally set a tent in his front yard and have a fucking literally a camp out for one day. And ever since then, ever since then, I just added. Hold on. Ever since then, I've added effects onto that goal. Like I'll go there dressed as Santa Claus. I'll do like little things like that. I have literally as a Santa Claus and Daffy Duck costume I have to do while I'm out there.
Okay, going
so add-ons
to
to the goal,
going,
yes.
Okay,
going
so not
to the
adding
DMs
multiple
on
goals to go there.
11-6. Yo, I am trying to plan this pop-up on you. I want to make the storyline, okay, to show up at your place. Boogie 298. LOL, when do you want to do it? 11-6. I planned it in December, and I didn't respond at all. So why would you do a goal after that? Why would you do a goal after that? I had not read
Because
this
after that, I
now.
saw you in
Let's let
VC. You don't understand what
to come to my
chronological.
fucking house.
Boogie, that's what happened. I said in December, right? And you didn't respond. I set 2 weeks trying to catch you. I caught you at VC when you're having a pity party about yourself. And then, I said, no problem. I don't mind you coming through. And then I let you know after the goal was made. Then you said, oh, I'm not going to be home. I said, okay, no problem.
No, that's not how I remember it. That's not how I remember it.
There was a
time. I will
Boogie,
say
Boogie, I'm supposed to take a word of the person that has liar tattooed on his face.
That's fine. There had been an open invitation since Harrison. 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. But again, you have to clear these things with somebody, the dates and the times and everything else. I always knew in the entire month of November that I was going to be gone in the month of November. I knew
there was that situation. Hold on. There was that situation where you were gonna go to his house, right? But you didn't have money, and you asked came for like an advance, right?
Oh yeah.
No, that's not what it is. I said I was gonna go.
Yeah, it was. I can't look. I gotta be just honest. I know exactly what happened with this. I was there on the stream when Buff set the goal. It was when Buff had said 5 reds and I'm gonna go to Boogie's house this weekend. When the stream ended, I was like, dude, you're gonna have to figure out how to get there this weekend, even if you don't have the money. And he's like, I'm gonna ask Keem. He asked Keem for $350 as an advance, not just free money to go, from his check. Keem said no.
Yes, you should not write checks your ass can't cash. But it didn't work out either way. Remo the Turk says, shout out to the Morning Goblin King. Call it out when you claim it. Total Warhammer 3 Steam key. That's awesome, Remo the Turk. And a little pinch for Remo.
Very sweet of you, Remo. Thank you.
I do remember that.
Hold on. Let
him respond to the question I have, Boogie.
No, I was a goal to ask Keem to front me the money so I can go earlier instead of doing it in December. And Keem said no. The little goal was to ask, clarified if you go on the stream.
I was on the stream. You said a goal to go to Boogie's house that weekend. You did say on the stream you were going to have to ask Keem for the money. But you also shouldn't be setting goals that you had. This is the problem. And I think that this is what Buff isn't getting in this. It isn't a problem for you to set a goal to go to Boogie's house, but it needs to happen within a reasonable amount of time, especially when you're one of those people who's called out Nightmare for the scam goals that he's put up. You set this goal initially when you first joined on Nerds, which I think was back in it had to have been, he says he joined Nerds in May, which can't have been true because he did my birthday stream, which my birthday is April 6th, okay? So he had to have been on Nerds at least since April, all right? So that goal was either set all the way back in April or March. I'm pretty sure he joined in March, if I'm correct, and the goal was set in April. So from April to June, nothing happened, and then Boogie went to Harrison on his own, and then from June till now, there's still been no meetup with Boogie. To be honest, that is a scam. There's just... I'm not trying to be like that with Buff, but it is. I can't sit here and defend him on this one.
I do believe Fat Camp was in March. So Buff probably was added to Lolcow Nerds shortly after Fat Camp was over.
It was right after Fat Camp, because Blammy was still on her way home from Fat Camp.
Yes. Yes, so that would have been at the end of March. He said on this stream
that he joined in May, and I knew for a fact that wasn't true because he did my birthday stream, which was April 6th is my birthday.
Yeah.
And we did the stream before my birthday even happened.
Yes. Now, Zay, do you have an OF?
No.
Onion fans?
I should have an Onion fans. Give me the link.
Who's a bigger fan of onions, you or Shrek?
I have to say Shrek on this one.
You get an onion. That's correct. Shrek is a bigger onion fan than you are.
Dude, I'm racking up them onions today, y'all. I got 2 bitches already.
There you go. 3 questions. The question's 3 and 2 onions. It's very good. Very, very good. So yes, Buff, it does seem that you have been milking this damn Boogie thing a little much. The fact that you got 5 red donos from Nail Slammer in one night and promised it that weekend and couldn't make it sucks. But Is it ever going to happen? I think so. I don't
But I
know
think
why
that,
it hasn't happened yet.
Setting goals for when you're there, stop doing that. Like this
Yes.
goal, oh, well, I have this goal to dress up like Daffy Duck when I go, and I have this goal to dress up like Santa when I go. Okay, well, like, cool, but you haven't gone yet. Like, you can't keep setting up a bunch of goals related to this one goal that you still haven't done. It just makes it seem like people are donating for something that's never going to happen, especially when Buff was on Nerds a few days ago saying he's going to be leaving at the end of the month. So it kind of just fucks over all the people who donated for that.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's kind of why this is coming up the way it is, because there was a stream the night before this where Buff, or Friday night, I think it was, where Buff was basically saying he's leaving at the end of the month. So
I saw Buff had a poll on his nerd stream last night. It was stay or go. People were telling him to stay. They were suggesting he should stay. All goals are troll goals to the Goblin King.
Right. Now, here's let me skip ahead a little into when they're talking about this to get some more of the stuff in there, a little more meat and potatoes. Because they're Buff's up there for like 20 minutes.
Onions go well with meat and potatoes.
True, you can make like a whole pot roast.
A little pot roast stew. Drama alert, dropping $1. Thank you for the support.
The pity tithe. Thank you. All right, let's continue this one.
Literally, I said a fucking joke when it came to I will go fucking camp in Boogie's backyard for a $500 dono, and guess what? That $500 dono after Nail Slam was like, "You sure you'll go up there?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah! If you drop a $500 dono, I will fucking make sure I get to his fucking house."
You said that weekend though.
What's your questions? Hold on.
All right, question number one. Question number one. If you didn't have the money to go to Boogie's house, why did you set a goal to do it?
Exactly. Set a goal to go to Boogie's house. When I said that I had a fucking goal, I can literally do that. When I set the goal to go to Boogie's house, when I went to go look up how fucking far Harrison was, and I didn't know it was a fucking
3 hours.
4-hour trip.
3 hours.
4.5-hour trip. I'm thinking it was like, oh, I drive to Memphis all the time. What's like an hour, 2-hour thing? So when I saw that, I overshot the fucking thing. Bro,
question two.
Man, you should do IRL stuff then.
Why did you still not?
We live even farther. I looked up.
No, Booster's asking this question. Just let him ask the second question.
All right, Buff. Why did you still not have the money for that 5 months later and he came to front you $300?
5 months later, it's not your work. It's a whole different type of goal.
It was a whole.
What happened?
Then why did you need
hold on, let
front you
me finish.
300?
What? No. You guys are refusing too many things. When I said I'm going to go to Boogie's, okay, let me explain out the whole timeline for you, boosters. Calm down.
Yeah, please.
When I made the newest goal, and I said, hey, if somebody drops $500, I'll go to fucking Boogie's house. Now that I know how far it is, I've calculated all that thing, right? Then I said I'm going to go in December. When I made this goal, it was still in November. I'm like, this is going to be like 3 weeks for me doing this goal.
But you can't be lying like that. You can't be capping like that, because that ain't true, Buff. Anybody could go back and watch the stream. You said you were going to go that weekend. Like, if you're going to say these things, you have to have some shit to back it up, right? And I know for a fact you said, I'm going this weekend for 5 reds. I know that.
And he said he was going to ask for a advance to do it. He did say he would ask, right?
But he also didn't say, if I don't get the advance, I won't be going. He did not say that at any point in time. Because I don't think Nail Slammer would have put 5 reds if he thought that there was a chance he wasn't going. I'm going to be. And Nail Slammer has made donos to other streams calling out the fact he was scammed on that.
Oh, he has?
Yes.
Shit.
I've seen them. That's why I'm bringing this up, because it genuinely, you kind of did scam Nail Slammer.
But Dale's also sent more money to Buff too since then, hasn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. But I think that, you should still make good on the money he did send for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just, I don't want to be calling out Buff like this, but I have also called him out behind the scenes for this when I was on Nerds, because it is just a scam to not... The 500 members we raised for him to go to Harrison and it hasn't happened, to me, that needs to fucking happen.
Yeah.
I feel like I scanned the audience all the way back then.
Yeah, that does suck that you guys did that on your show and it hasn't been paid off yet, knowing full well that that was both of you who.
And I
were
can't
there.
make good on that because
Yeah.
I can't travel for IRL content. Like I've made it very abundantly.
And you
clear.
can't
I
go to
made
Harrison. They wouldn't hate you. They would hire you. They'd say join. They wouldn't let a red-haired girl join.
I would just dye my hair blonde for the week, and I'm sure wear a turtleneck. They'll let me in.
It could work.
I could infiltrate. But the biggest reason I don't do IRL content is because I have 3 cats. It's really expensive to put them in boarding to go on any traveling, and I can't drive, y'all. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but if anyone's willing to come to Florida, I've always said I'm always open to doing IRL content that way.
Yeah, you'll take people out to wrestle alligators and shit.
Yeah, we can go meet an alligator in less than 10 minutes. I live right by a place.
You got gators on deck. Everybody, we have about 5 minutes left, and we're going to send you off to Lolcow Fire. This has been an adequate AM rewind, and I didn't know how it would feel. I've been pinching this shit on myself, trying to keep me awake. It's not so bad. We did it, Zay. Almost 5 minutes. Anything could happen. One of us could fall asleep and or die, but I'm proud of us in this little morning slot. We're not morning people, I was worried.
Yeah, I was worried I wasn't going to wake up, but I did.
I fixed that by just not going to sleep. About to fuck up my day now. Shout out to LolcowRewind. In the morning, I'm going to sleep the whole day.
You're going to be nocturnal. You're going to really be living the Goblin King life.
Yep. That's the future for this week. I'm going to be eating onions in the fucking dungeon. Dawson says it was a good show. We got a W from Dawson. That means something around y'all.
I never got to ask you this really important question. What's the best type of onion?
There are many onions for many dishes. I prefer red onion. I prefer red onion on just about everything, but I will say this. A Walla Walla sweet onion cooks up really well with potatoes and other things. So I like to go between a Walla Walla sweet and a red onion, but I think red is my go-to when I'm just making a salad or a sandwich or something. Red onion is quality.
A good man. Red onion was the only correct answer. Red onion is just by far the best onion. There is other, like you're saying, the Walla Walla sweet ones, really fucking good with potatoes. They cook up good with vegetables and a stir fry.
Yeah.
But a red onion just doesn't even need to be cooked. Red onion raw, delicious.
It's
beautiful.
It's bomb. I love a good red onion. Nice, fresh, crisp taste. But all onions I fuck with. If I just got a regular old white onion, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. People are saying shallots.
Are also fire.
Shallots,
Oh,
I make them work. If I'm making some soup, I want to have onion in my soup. I do. I want to have onion. I don't know if I want red onion in my soup or not. Maybe I do. I think I do. Yeah.
Red onion's a little pungent for a soup. I feel like yellow is a little bit better.
Yeah, yellow, white, red. Green
onion.
onion.
Dawson said, is it red or purple? It really is purple. I don't know why we call it a red onion. The onion itself is fucking purple.
Well, they call it a red onion because actually back in the day, purple and red were the same color. We only invented the color red in 1914.
What?
This is my gaslighting skill.
You really convinced me. I was like, I love red. How did we? Red was not. Colors weren't invented. The rainbow always existed. You really had me going, bro. I was like, wait a minute. I know about the science. I was like, you can't invent a color. Colors already existed.
We're not supposed to be awake right now. I had to take my shot. I had to take my shot on your sleepy brain.
You really had me. I was like, dude, I just learned some shit. 1940. I thought you said 14. I was like, holy fuck. Like
1914.
Imagine
Yeah,
crocheting
1914.
before then. Like you couldn't even use red. Like that's crazy. Like
No, there was no red. It was 1914. It
red
was
is
a different...
the primary color.
No, red and purple, they counted as the same. It was the same color back in the day. People didn't get that depth of vision until 1914. They had something called an acronymistic event. And humans...
This is how I know I need to go back to bed. I have not had enough sleep. I really was so fucking sure. I was like, yeah, he's spitting. Billy knows all the things about colors. Like, let me just never question him again. Like,
don't fuck with my colors.
That's so fucking dumb.
Oh, no, I'm definitely taking advantage of this morning time because neither of us are hundo P right now, but we still cooked, ladies and gentlemen.
It was
We're
a
excited.
fun episode for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mary, our new fucking page.
Dude, for real, Mary, much love.
So good.
One more time, guys, if you want to get your hands on this high roller secret stash drop, you get the freaking hoodie, you get the shirt, you get the pants, you get the hat, you get the motherfucking dollar ball, the baller dollar ball. That's really where the money's at. Get your dollar baller ball. Ladies and gentlemen, Zay, you want to say anything to the kids?
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this morning episode of Rewind, and make sure you go tuning into the ladies over at Fire. I'm sure they have a good episode cooked up for you guys.
Go check them out. Later.